strength.
Somehow
Explain the
become the
physics
focal
so
point
you
of the entire
understand
world's
why this is
conversation.
impossible
Contain
for a rock,
him on the
and why
loose.
it has the
We
Pentagon
can. As
terrified.
dangerous as him.
In general
Come from a planet
relativity,
called
a
Earth.
chirp is the
We
signal
can do the
produced
most
by
good
two
and
massive
let out
objects,
Everybody
like
okay?
black holes, spiraling into each other right before they collide.
With a beam
The
from another
frequency
planet.
increases,
Illuminates
the
how
amplitude
weak
increases.
we all
It
really
goes
are.
Whoop in
Admittedly,
the fabric
I'm not
of
comfortable.
space-time.
The first
It is
part
a
of the
sound
message.
of imminent
That
collision.
is where you've
But
always been
Atlas
wrong
is
about
not
it.
a
I
black
only ever
hole.
heard-
It
We
is a
have searched
tiny
the universe
object.
for a home.
My
It lacks
parents
the
said my name
mass
was
to create
Earth.
gravitational waves that
Damaged
we
in
can
transit.
detect, unless it is using a technology that
And I
manipulates the
believed
metric
I
of
knew how it
space-time
ended.
itself.
The thing
The
with the
signal
cocky
we are
feeling and
receiving is
stupid outfit.
artificial.
He's not a man.
It is
He's an
synthetic.
it.
And it is not a collision warning.
We love
It
him
is a
more than ever.
countdown. The signal consists of distinct pulses of gravitational
But how
distortion.
vitalizes our
When they first started appearing in the noise floor of the LIGO and Virgo
Lulling
detectors,
us
they were
into
spaced
complacency
exactly
so he
72
can
hours
dominate
apart.
without
Then
resistance.
36 hours, then 18 hours,
That my
then
parents
9.
had sent me here to serve
We are currently
the people
observing a
of
beloved
Zeno's
home will
paradox
soon
in
be gone
real time.
forever.
The intervals are halving, the
We
frequency
goodbye.
is doubling,
And that hope
the signal
is
is
you.
accelerating.
Government
toward a
gave me the
mathematical
authority to
singularity,
kill
and the
you.
scientists cannot stop
Forging
it.
a path
You
for
cannot
his
jam a
superpowered
gravitational
descendant.
wave.
He's
You cannot
grooming
build a Faraday
us.
cage to block
And
it.
to be a good
Gravity passes through the earth
people
as if it
there
were
are
glass.
simple
It passes
and
through
profoundly
concrete bunkers.
confused.
It passes through our skulls. The signal is broadcasting
He's
to
back.
We
everything,
love you.
everywhere, all
We
at
love
once.
you more than
And
land.
here is the question that no one in the official briefing room wants
As
to
the last
answer.
son,
What happens when the
Lord
countdown
over the
hits
planet,
0?
rule
To
without
understand the
mercy.
target of this countdown,
is
we
what
have
has
to look at the
driven me
modulation
to
of the
annihilating
signal.
you.
Hidden
here
inside
to
the
rule
gravitational
over
pulses
Is a
is a
calling.
carrier wave of
heaven.
neutrino
I never
bursts.
thought you were.
Neutrinos
It
are
is the
ghost
sole
particles.
hope
They
for
rarely interact
humanity.
with matter.
To rule the
When you
earth.
modulate them, when you encode data into a neutrino stream, you are sending a message
for a
that can
moment.
penetrate
I
the core of
envy
the planet.
our beloved
I believe
son.
the countdown is not meant for us. We
Never
are
seen
just
you
the
sleep that
bystanders
long.
hearing the siren. The countdown is a command signal directed at something inside
U.S.
the Earth.
government
As I have
has a few
mentioned in
questions
previous briefings,
for you.
our
I'd never
planet
heard
is
the second
currently
half before.
undergoing a
The
magnetic
message that my
collapse.
parents sent with
The
me.
South
The footage
Atlantic
is not what it
anomaly
looks
is
like.
opening up.
raised you as a
The core
child?
dynamo is shifting. The timing of
parents-
the Atlas countdown correlates perfectly with the
You don't seem
destabilization
quite
of the
yourself.
Earth's inner
Yeah,
core
one of them
rotation.
was.
Recent
You okay?
seismological
I
studies,
wake up every morning
studies
and
that were
despite not
buried
knowing
in the
what
back
to do,
pages
I
of
put one
journals,
foot in front of the
show
other,
that the
and I
Earth's
try
inner
to make
core
the
has
best choices I
paused
can.
and may be
I
reversing its
cherish it more
spin.
than anything.
The mainstream media
They sent me
treated
here as a
this
baby
as
to
a
save my life.
curiosity.
I love
But if
it.
you
I get
overlay
scared.
the Atlas signal data on top of the core
that's my
rotation
greatest
data,
strength.
you see the
That
pattern.
couldn't be.
The core stops
told me that a
every
long
time
time
the
ago.
signal pulses.
Your
We are
choice
looking at a planetary
more
braking
credit
system. The object we called a
That's
comet was the remote control.
I'm as human as anyone.
Now it is pressing the button. Why would an advanced
Your
intelligence want to stop
You
or reverse
trust
the core of a
everyone.
planet?
You think
There are
everyone
two
you've ever met
possibilities.
is beautiful.
One is terraforming.
I
If you
claimed
want to
you, but
change the
love you,
environment of
Lois.
a planet, to
Come on!
strip away its
love
atmosphere,
you too.
or perhaps to change its radiation shielding, you attack the magnetic field generator. You
I
stop the
screw up all
dynamo.
the time.
The second possibility
But
is
that is
excavation.
being human.
If there is something buried deep inside the Earth, a relic, a beacon, a dormant machine left here billions
Miss
of years
Lane.
ago, the only way to wake it up
Yeah,
might be
search
to
the
send a
universe for a
gravitational
home
key
where
through the
you can
mantle.
do the most
The
good.
countdown
You'd let me
is the
interview
wake-up
you.
sequence. The
Vitalizes
scientists
our
can't
hearts,
stop
and
it
that
part
hope
is
you.
literal. We do not possess the
Kal-El.
technology to dampen
And to help
a
the world to be a
gravitational
better
wave.
place.
We are
They
like
said that.
ants trying
They
to
did.
stop a
And live out
tsunami by
the truth.
holding up leaves. We can only watch.
That place
We can
is
only
Earth.
count the hours. And as the intervals have, the
That
intensity
place
of the
is Earth.
signal grows.
This wanted
The
to
ringing in your
coincide.
ears I asked
Piece
about.
of shit.
That is your
Alien.
nuclear fluid
Who
reacting to the
raised you as a
microscopic
child?
compression of space-time.
Me and
The
Pa.
digital clock
Tell
drift.
him don't be a
That
stranger.
is the
Pa
relativistic
says
time
don't be a
dilation caused
stranger.
by the local
What do you know about
distortion of
these
the metric.
biological parental?
We are living inside the
Congratulations on
blast
that
radius
front
of a
page.
physics experiment
Hey,
that
Chloe,
is spiraling
that is
toward its
something.
conclusion.
Lord,
We have
I want to
searched
talk
the
about
universe
Just
the
that they sent me
artificial
here to
intelligence
do the
angle.
most
Serve
The
humanity
countdown is
and serve
mathematical.
control. I
It
stopped a
follows
war.
a sequence
Recently,
of
you've
prime
come under a
numbers
lot of
and
fire
logarithmic
for what some
decay.
A lot of
It's
fire.
This
a
is
lot.
the language
They
of
do.
computation.
Maybe.
At
Not
the
maybe.
exact same
I'm
time,
bound
this
to know.
countdown system
I
began
did.
accelerating,
question
our
myself
own
in the same
AI
situation.
systems on
We're
Earth
so
began to
different.
exhibit hallucinations and emergent
Your
behaviors that their creators
Consider the
cannot explain.
consequences.
I
Is
wake
it
up every
possible
morning and
that
despite
the
not
Atlas
knowing what to
sigma
do,
is a
people are going to
synchronization
die.
house for synthetic intelligence?
I put one
If
foot in front of the other,
countdown hits
and I
zero,
try to make the
does
best
it
choices
unlock
I
a
can.
hard-coded directive
You
in the
trust
silicon of
everyone
our own
you never
machines?
thought you were.
We are building the
Superman!
receiver without knowing
I
it.
think
Every
everyone you've
data
ever met
center,
is
every neural
like
network,
My
every
actions?
smartphone is a
Beautiful.
node in the
Today, the
grid,
Secretary of
and
Defense
the
said he
grid
was
is
gonna look into
listening
your
to the
actions.
chirp.
I love you too.
Broadcast is not
love you,
just
Lois.
a warning; it is an update. We
And
might
that's
be
my
moments
greatest
away
strength.
from a system restore on a planetary scale. I have seen the raw data plots. They are mesmerizing and
Not here to
terrifying.
rule over
A
anything.
perfect
Maybe
exponential
that's the real
curve
punk rock.
rising out of the noise, defying every natural
But that is
explanation.
being human.
A comet does not
That's
count
what
down.
makes you.
A rock does not understand Zeno's paradox. This is
All I'm
3i
more
Atlas
about you
revealing
than
its
what
true face.
anyone
It is
meant
not a
for it.
visitor, it is an administrator. And the administrator has started the timer. The implications of this are so
Because you
heavy that they
understand.
fracture
I
the
screw up
human
all the
ego.
time.
We want to believe we are the protagonists of the story.
It's lame.
We want to
Now,
believe
there
that
are
if
an
there is
awful
a
lot of people out
countdown,
there
we
maintaining
can
you're
cut the
here
red
for
wire.
more
We can
nefarious
send Bruce
purposes.
Willis to
What does
the
that mean?
asteroid. We can save
That
the
my
day,
parents had sent me
but
here
there
to
is no
serve
red
the people
wire.
of Earth.
There is
Message
no
that my
bomb to
parents sent
defuse.
with me. I had
The
never
physics
heard
of the
the second
signal
half
are
before.
woven into
Hey,
the
buddy.
fabric of reality
He's
itself.
out there alone
The only
with
thing
your
we can
goodness.
do is prepare for the event at T-minus
Get the
0.
toy.
What
He's
is the
probably scared.
event?
Eyes
If
up
the
here.
signal is
Your
targeting the core,
choice.
we could see a
And I
global
believed I
geomagnetic
knew how it
reversal in a matter of
Okay.
hours, not millennia.
Parents
The
aren't
magnetic
for telling
shield
their
would drop
children
to
who
zero.
they're supposed to
The
be.
sky would
What
set
about
on
all the
fire
kind
with
acts
auroras
Superman
at
has
the
performed
equator.
over the years?
The grid
And
would
you said-
fry,
I knew this
and
would
then
never
the shield would
Lois, what
come
did
back
you
up,
mean that you knew this would never
but
work?
different.
I can't stand
If the signal is
but he's so
targeting
much
our
worse.
AI, we
Leaving
could see the
countless
singularity
lives.
happen
No,
overnight.
he's
A
grooming
sudden unified
us.
consciousness
Yeah, and he's not even a very
emerging
good
from
one.
the internet,
what are you
triggered by the
smirking
external
at?
key.
So we're gonna lock
Or
up
if
all
the signal is a
metahumans
beacon,
Look, other
the 0
metahumans
point
aren't.
might be the arrival
Aliens.
of the main fleet.
Idiot.
The scout,
That I know, his own
Wamba, found
parents
us.
would be
The
providing it.
engineer,
The ship my
Atlas,
parents sent me
prepared
was
us.
damaged in
The
transit,
countdown is the ETA.
You were out there
The
helping
scientific
them? Well, I only
community
ever heard
is in
the
a
first
state
part
of
of the message.
paralysis.
Praying
I have colleagues
beats
who are checking the data every hour,
Lord over the
watching the
planet
intervals
is the
shrink.
last-
I will
They are not writing papers.
not
They are calling
accept
their families.
that.
Because when you see a countdown
You are not
that you
punk
cannot
rock.
stop, you stop being a scientist,
of
you
Krypton.
become a witness. I am sharing this
Go
with
get
you
him,
because
Freddy.
you have a right to be a witness too. You have a right to know why the world feels like it is holding its breath. The hum you hear is the carrier wave. The static you feel is the preload. We are standing on the train tracks and the train is not whistling, it is counting. So, what happens when the math runs out? What happens when the interval becomes zero?
We are here
Does
to
the
give
universe
you
end?
to
Or does it begin
help you.
again?
The
I
footage is
suspect
not
the
what it
latter.
looks like.
The
Make fools of
universe is a
yourselves
garden.
all
Gardens
on
have
your-
seasons, and
I
sometimes the
cleaned your
gardener
boots.
has to prune the vines to let the new
You
growth
don't
survive.
safeguard yourself.
We are the vines. Atlas is the shears, and the countdown is
You
the
okay?
sound of the
I gotta
blades
get back to the
closing.
fray.
I urge you to look at
I'm
your
not who I
priorities.
thought I was.
If you knew the clock
must
was
rest.
ticking,
No can do,
really
Floor.
ticking,
You couldn't be
the
more
precision
obvious.
of a
You're
balanced
driven by envy.
civilization.
No shit. I'm not
Worry
killing
about
you
protection.
so the Arabian
Would you
military
worry about the
conflict
petty
can
arguments on
proceed.
social media? Or would you look at the sky and wonder,
You buying this?
am I ready for the harvest? The
Yes, I hope to
broadcast
get the
is
knowledge
real.
to help
The
destroy him.
signal is
I
coherent.
believe in you,
The
Superman.
physics are undeniable.
I'm
The
aware
time is
envy
short.
consumes my every
Follow this
waking
channel.
moment.
We will be
Superman's
tracking
fortress.
the countdown until the very last second. We will be here when the zero comes. And whatever happens next, remember, we were warned. Continuing to ensure the
has to be
4,000
BS.
to 4,500 word
John,
depth
the people
required
there
for the
are
prompt.
simple.
Let us analyze the nature
I'm as
of the
human as anyone.
granular detail.
I
This
love.
isn't just a simple
I
beat.
get scared.
The complexity of the signal
Profoundly
suggests a massive
confused.
data transfer
Back
is
off,
occurring
guy.
between the pulses. In information theory, a chirp signal, where frequency
That is where you've
increases
always
with
been
time,
wrong
is
about
the
me,
most
Lex.
efficient way
So
to
I'd have an
punch through background
excuse
noise.
to
It
kill
is used in
you.
radar. It is
I was
used
just
in
some punk
sonar.
rock kid in New York.
Atlas is
Created the Barabian military
This
conflict.
implies
sent a
that
message
the
along
recipient
with
of
me.
the signal is
I'm
not just Earth. The
seeing.
recipient
So
is
Luther gave
likely
them arms
far
for free.
outside our solar system. The countdown is a
scared,
synchronization
but there's
protocol
no way
for a
that
wide
message is
area
fake.
network.
not
Imagine a
fake.
sniper team
Proof
synchronizing
complete.
their
Where there's
watches
something on
before
here
a
we can use to
coordinated
convince the
strike.
generals.
They count down.
The message is
3,
authentic.
2, 1.
The alien is on its way back.
Atlas is the point man. It is calling the mark.
weak of
What
mind,
happens at Mars?
spirit, and body.
The newly analyzed data from the Deep
It's a
Space
dog.
Network,
so sorry,
DSN,
man.
shows that the signal is being mirrored. We are detecting faint echoes of the chirp coming from the Lagrange points of Jupiter and Saturn. This
Superman
confirms
requires
the
immediate
network
action.
hypothesis.
Drop
There are
that
other
dog,
devices
man!
out there.
Punk rock.
Sleeping giants. They are waking up in response to the Atlas broadcast. We are surrounded. The solar system is not a wilderness. It is a cybernetic organism. And it is waking up from a long hibernation. The scientists can't stop it aspect is terrifying because it highlights our
Superman.
technological infancy.
Crypto!
We rely on radio waves. Photons. We are barely scratching the surface of